But you can see if you look on the ground just here in front of you, that they've deliberately put this in, and this is the outline of where the arch should actually come down. And you should have one of the doors of the church coming in here, with the other one on the other side, and the main door of the church coming in through here. But this entire steeple, or this entire side of the spire, collapsed during the fighting, during the bombing in 1944. And not just bombing, but the artillery shelling as well. This is where you would have originally had statues of the saints would have been put in on either side. But if you come around the side here, what's really quite interesting is you can see the shrapnel pockmarks and stuff here on the walls, and even more of them here as well, and all the way up over here. But you can see on this side they come right down to the ground. But you can see on this side they sort of stop about 8 feet up, because this is the height of the pile of rubble. After the steeple collapsed and the rocks fell down, the rocks then protected the bottom 8 feet of the wall here, which is why you've got very few marks put at this point, and they're all up higher. But if you come up here and have a look at this, oh, yes, this is the back end of a 155mm Long Tom field artillery shell. This is the medium artillery being used by the American forces in 1944. They took the shell out and they took all the powder out, deactivated it, and then they put it back in and concreted it in place. But you can see the grooves in it here, showing you this shell was actually fired. The trouble is that this up here behind you is the north, which means that this can only be an American artillery shell, which has come in and hit the side of the church. Luckily for the church, it was a dud, because otherwise you would have a rather large hole just here. But it does give you a very good idea as to the sort of damage and the sort of strikes the church was actually taking in 1944.